Welcome to our educational channel. Today, we bring you a heartfelt religious story that highlights the repercussions of injustice and the nature of oppressors. You will learn how injustice can impact people's lives and how divine justice always returns what is right to its rightful owners. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for all the new updates. Prepare to learn a valuable lesson through this moving story. Once upon a time, in a small village, a poor family lived in peace. The head of the family, Haj Hassan, was a good man who loved helping others. However, he suffered the injustice of one of the main merchants in the village, named Jabber. Jabber exploited people's needs and took more than what was fair, abusing his power and wealth. Amidst a humble village with simple houses and fields, an amiable-looking man named Hassan, dressed modestly, interacts with a rich and arrogant merchant named Jabber. The scene shows Jabber taking advantage of Hassan, who looks worried and sad, while villagers in the background appear distressed witnessing the injustice. Jabber's pressure on Haj Hassan increases, threatening to confiscate his land if he does not pay a debt he never actually borrowed. Haj Hassan knows he is innocent, but lacks the strength to confront Jabber. In front of his modest house, Hassan appears anxious and stressed as Jabber, with a sinister smile, threatens him, holding paperwork in his hand. The atmosphere is tense, with dark clouds gathering in the sky, symbolizing the impending problem. The background shows Hassan's family, worried and fearful. As days pass, Jabber forcibly takes Haj Hassan's lands. Haj Hassan feels deeply saddened and oppressed. He turns to God in prayer, asking for justice. Standing in an empty field where his land once was, Hassan looks up at the sky with tears in his eyes and hands raised in prayer. The scene is bleak, filled with a sense of loss and despair. One night, something strange happens. Jabber's fortune starts to decline rapidly, and misfortunes befall him from all sides, making him lose everything he possesses. Jabber, once wealthy, is seen in his now disordered luxury house, losing everything. The scene depicts a dramatic change, with his once great house now appearing abandoned and in ruins. Jabber is portrayed with a look of shock and disbelief, holding his head in his hands as his wealth and power disappear. Meanwhile, a village member supports Haj Hassan and proves his innocence to the villagers. The rightful lands are returned to Hassan, and divine justice prevails. A joyful scene in the village shows Hassan surrounded by supportive villagers celebrating the return of his land. The atmosphere is cheerful and hopeful, with Hassan smiling and his family rejoicing. In the background, Jabber is seen leaving the village in shame with his head bowed, a sign of his defeat. This story teaches us that injustice does not last and that God is always with the oppressed. Let us always remember that justice and honesty are the right paths.